Welcome to JCE Connect. In today's session, we'll see serial communication interrupt. Mainly, the interrupt will be coming from the communication port in the form of TI and RI. Means either it will transmit or it will receive. Okay, not both simultaneously. Through which register? Through SBUF register. Okay, as we know, okay, the data transmission operation in serial communication are performed with a start bit and the stop bit. When the start bit, all the bits will be transmitted. When it reaches the stop bit, it will send a signal that it is ready to transmit the next bit or it is ready to receive the next bit through the SBUF register. Means it is indicative information in the form of stop bit. Okay, now in 8051, okay, there is only one interrupt aside as I told here previously. If the interrupt bit in the IE register, IE that is a fifth bit of this is enabled, when RI or TI is raised, that is 8051 gets interrupted and jumps to the memory location 0023H. Means what is the service routine memory address for the serial communication is location 0023H. Either one operation, either the transmit or the receive operation. Since it is given in the form of like OR get, okay, during the operation it will first examine the bit TI bit or RI bit, okay, according to which it will jump to the ISR, that is a service routine program, and it will execute the program. Okay, there is a COM port use in 8051 is mainly used for receiving data and it is never used for sending data serially. This is something like telephone calls. Okay, whenever you are getting a call, okay, the telephone bell will be rings up. Means it is indicative information that we are getting a call. Now, similarly, when you are, it is like incoming data. Similarly, when you are calling, you may not get a call. You may not get any bell from the mobile phone. This is a one way, okay, that is serially receiving and upon not sending. Okay, now this is about the priority in which, as we had discussed from the previous class and today's class, in which there's so many interrupts we have seen. Okay, INT0, INT1, and the interrupt from the timer, that is a TF0 and TF1, and the interrupt from the serial communication, either RI operation or a TI operation. In order to sort out these interrupts, 8051 has assigned a priority from highest to lowest. The highest priority given for the INT0, the next priority for TF0, the next will be INT1, TF1, and RI and the TI. Okay, let us take if there is a interrupt is occurred from the TF1 and microcontroller giving a service to the TF1 program at the specific location. At the meantime, if there is an interrupt arrived from INT0, it will suspend the TF1 and it will give the service to the TINT0. It will suspend, temporarily suspended, which one? TF1, and it will give a service to the interrupt INT0. Okay, means this is what the sorted priority has been sorted, in which who will be the highest priority that has to be executed first. Okay, now look at the program in which what happens if the interrupts INT0, TF0, and INT1 are activated at the same time. Assume priority levels were set by the power up reset and external hardware interrupts are edge triggered. Okay, this is the operation in which, okay, now look at this one. There's a three types of interrupt will be occurred INT0 simultaneously at the same time. Okay, then they are latched and kept laterally. Now among this one, Okay, now if I see there is a like above 3 interrupts, okay, which will be the highest priority? INT naught. The next will be TF naught. The next will be INT1. This is how it will be executed. It will give a service to the corresponding interrupts. Therefore, when the above 3 interrupts are activated, IE naught is serviced first. That is INT naught. Then timer 0 and finally INT1. That is an external interrupt for the 1. Okay. Now we can alter the sequence of interrupt priority by assigning a higher priority to any one of the interrupts by programming a register called IP, that is an interrupt priority. We can change the priority of an interrupt. To give a higher priority to any of the interrupts, we make the corresponding bit in the IP register. The priority can be changed. Okay, when 2 or more interrupts bit in the IP register are set to high, okay, that is while these interrupts have a higher priority than others, they are serviced according to the sequence table. Okay, look at this. The interrupt priority register we call as a IP register. Okay, the 2 bits are reserved PT2 timer 2. Okay, timer 2 for 8052 only. Okay, there is 8051, it is mentioned here. Okay, serial port, there is a PS for serial port interrupt priority bit. Okay, means priority bit equal to 1 assigns high priority, 0 assigns low priority. It will be distinguished only for the 2 interrupts. Okay, and each will be accessed PT2 timer 2 interrupt priority bit, PS serial communicative port, PT1 for the timer 1, PX1 for external interrupt, there is a 1, PX0 for external interrupt 0, and PT0 for timer interrupt 0. Now look at the program. Okay, how it will be solving it. Write a C program that continuously gets a single bit of data from P1, that's port P1, and sends it to P1.0 while simultaneously creating a square wave of 200 microsecond period on pin P2.5 by using timer 0 and has to create a square wave. Assume crystal oscillator of 11.0592 megahertz. Okay, since we can use with any of the timer we can have, we use a timer 0, okay, and mode 2 condition. It is an auto reload condition as we have discussed in the previous model. Okay. One half of the period, okay, because what is the square wave? Full square wave 200, there is a 200 microsecond. Let us consider for like a half of this one, 100 microsecond. Okay, this is the standard equation what we have discussed here. How much period you require? 100 microsecond. 100 microsecond divided by 1.085 microsecond. I hope how you got a 1.085. That is 12 divided by 11.0592 megahertz. We'll get here 1.085 microsecond. We'll get here 92. Okay, now whatever the 92 is a decimal value. Okay, now in order to load my TH0, you subtract with a 256. This is the standard format what we have followed in the previous module to get a corresponding timing operation. 256 minus 92, 164. That is A4. Means what? I had to load this A4 in which register? TH0. For what? To get a 100 microsecond of time interval. I hope this will be clear. Okay. Now let us come to the program part in which, okay, as we know that if I want to include your register in a C file, we have to give with the include reg51.h is the include directory. Okay, the next will be S bit to indicate for the single bit. SW, okay, as it is mentioned, P1.7. Okay, SWIND P1.0 and square wave at what port? P2.5 means I'll get a square wave at a port P2.5. You need to give it a cap, okay, cap 2.5. You should not make a 2.5. 0.5 it is not valid in C program. We need to give it a cap. Okay, this interrupt program it is given here. Okay, timer 0 for the timer 0, interrupt 1. Okay, wave is equal to complement of wave, toggling of the operations. Okay, let us come to the main program in which the switch is 1 means SW is make the switch on. Now this is a TMOD register because we are using a timer 0 and mode 2 TMOD will be set with a 02 and TH0 we have calculated previously, that is A4H and IE equal to 82. Okay, if I say here 82, okay, now 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0. Okay, means what? I, okay, it will enable all the interrupts. For which interrupt is enabled here? Timer 0. Okay, it will be enabling all the interrupt and it will enable the timer 0 interrupt. Means it is ready to accept the interrupt from timer 0 like this. Okay, I hope you can refer for this one. Means this is the highest, this is the bit we are concerned about this. Okay, now while true, assume that switch, send switch to LED. Now if I say switch is, whatever the switch condition is there, okay, if it will go into the loop, whatever the condition of the switch, it will be sent in the form of like interrupt. Okay, look at this one. If I press something, okay, one operation has happened, it will be calling with the interrupt. Okay, that is timer 0, it will call it interrupt 1 and it will, you will get here toggle. Means what the signal you get here, if the wave is 2.5, if it is 0, you will find here with a 1. It will toggle, means it is a complement of this. Okay, as you can see here, it is a complement. It is a complement of wave. Okay, if the wave at the T 2.0 is 0, complement of this will here 1. Where, okay, means it will be go from high to low, low to high, depends on interrupt. This is what the statement of the program. Okay, there is a toggling will be occur. Toggling will be occur based on interrupt. Okay, now this is about the program. Okay, C program to demonstrate the concept of interrupt through switch. Now switch will be like 1 here. Okay, if the switch will be, okay, if the switch will be turned off, okay, it will send the signal and it will change the square wave from high to low, low to high. Okay, I hope you understood the concept of interrupt and priority. The very much important in this here condition is that know about, okay, the priority, assignment of priority, okay, and how the interrupt vector that is a priority which will be highest priority and in which the serial communication, how the interrupt will be sent to the 8051. Thank you.